I reckon one of them is on the bench.
Link
Peters on the bench. Broman's coming across. So the umpire. But doesn't the quarter have to start though, Grubby? No?
No. Once you're in position, I think.
Okay, when they're in position.
During the final.
Right. Yeah, I think they have to be in position, and his position is on the bench.
Yeah. So Brad Smith comes across, and he's showing him a card. Has to be near the ground and the umpire.
I don't pull the red one out, mate. Surely there's no... It's a red. It's a red.
So does that mean that he can be replaced, but he can't
But
play?
he can't come back on for the rest of the day. He can be replaced in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
No, actually, he can be replaced now.
But he just can't.
But he can't come back on for the rest of the game. Kick it. Wow. That doesn't seem right to me.
Well, unless there was something else going on that we didn't see.
Well, that's the only other thing. I tell you what Brad Smith has to do now, I would have thought, was to go to who I think it's probably Blake. Oh, no.
No, he took Hutch's number as he come off. He wrote Hutch's number as he come off.
Well, he's going to Hutchison now.
Well, he has to go to Hutchison and tell him about it. So he's done everything right tribunal-wise. I'd love to know why. I expected a yellow card, but not a red. That's resigned for a lot worse than what we could see.
So it's all happened. So Peters has got a red card. He was on the bench anyway. So they've still got 18 on the ground, but he can't come back on.
Right.
I've got a message here, spitting.
Okay, there you go.
Right.
The start of the second term, 5-5-35, 1-2-8, Inverleigh in the ascendancy, and Hybans gets it down to Grozdanovsky, who gets the first kick of the second term, inboard to Muir, who takes the mark. 50 out from goal for Inverleigh.
Wow, they're a man down for the rest of the game.
2. Perkins not going to come
No,
back.
he won't come back either. They're 2 down.
Yep.
Plus Tom and Taekwondo. That's the end of their day. I don't think they can win from here.
So Muir, short little kick to Hutchinson. Broman comes across, takes the mark. Well, he might have a say in it, because I reckon he's pretty fired up. Jack Broman gets the ball out to Jervy, still inside defensive 50. He chips the ball back inboard. Short kick. Chris Reek takes the mark. Got Matt Watts wider. Oh, it's going to be a dangerous kick going there. It had to be good and was. He took the mark at half back in front of Grundle and Meehan as well. He goes longer towards centre wing. Broman. Archini comes.
Oh, that's a free kick. I tell you what, he never made any eyes for the ball whatsoever.
And 50.
You can't give 50 though. You can't give 50 for the same incident. There's no way you can give 50. That's a wrong decision. He's cannon into him. It's a free kick.
So, another 50. So, Milburn and Gussacini having a crack at each other as well at half forward. And
I reckon the Dash will know how to bait him.
yeah, I think so. Probably.
Oh, hang on. He's not going to hit him from behind like Silvani when he wasn't looking.
Anyway.
Down to that.
God, there's always Carlton supporters in the box when you don't need them.
Oh, he's fired up, Gussie, too.
So, Broman.
He's fired up, too.
So, Broman's got the footy and kicks the goal. So, he's up, which is good for Bannockburn. And he puts his first on the board. And the second for the Tigers, they go to 2-2-14. They trail Inverleigh 5-5-35. Smith Commonafine Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 2 minutes played.
That's why do I start
Plenty happening. Yeah, plenty happening.
Am I right here? Like, he's cannon into him in the back. It's a free kick in the back. But you can't pay a 50. He hasn't done anything else. A 50's not for the one incident. Like, if he's marked it and you cannon into him, right, he's marked it. If you hit him, 50.
Late.
But he didn't mark the ball. He just went straight through him, so it's a free kick. It is not a 50.
Well, it ended up being 100.
Well, that probably
That
was
was a
right.
back chat,
That part of it was probably right. I've got no problems with that one.
That's now the umpires have said in their influence. Not their influence, but their
Yeah, but you still got to play within the rules.
Yeah.
You've got to play within the rules.
It's a fine line that they're treading, and they need to be aware of it now, the players. So let's get back into it. The ball, middle of the ground. Kelly, Grozdanovsky tries to force his way through on the far side of the ground again. Numbers around the contest. Smithy's beating Keane here, letting the ball run, but he's going to come in now and take possession of the ball. So still inside their 50. The centre square. And the umpire about to restart play with Hybans doing all the ruck work in the first quarter. Bannockburn have shared their duty so far. Ball comes down again. Both ruckmen have hands on it. Kelly has taken it. He's taken very quickly in the tackle. And the umpire will come in once again. And he's going to restart play on the far side of the ground. So another ball up, similar position to the last. Thrown up very quickly by the umpire. Broman's third man out. Little touch by Hutchison. Gets the ball as far as Kelly, drives the ball forward, comes out, picks up by Harding. Now the ball is turned back over. Kelly had it, put the ball back through the middle of the ground, picked up by Tommy Bath. Goes to cross wide. Matty Watts playing on a wing and staying wide. Bath goes back and can't pick the ball up cleanly. Meehan does so, got the handball away, it was smothered. Quick boot to ball by Gerard, only as far as Muir, towards centre half forward, picked up by Adam Muir. Right boot, went towards low, can't get a clean possession of the ball. Picked up Mays, handball goes out the back to Mick Gros. Mick Gros goes long towards the goal square, and it's going to be either a mark or it's going to be...
I reckon he's marked. No, he's dropped it. The umpire's going to bounce it.
He said he's put his hand to the ground. He reckons it's hit the ground some stage. So right on the goal line, the ball will be thrown up. Inverleigh, chance to attack here and score, but I reckon the Bannockburn...
Punch it straight through. No, there's nothing else you can do.
Bloke over the top and straight through.
He got
backwards, goes towards Broman. Broman picks the ball up, tackled by Grundle. Ball comes out, picked up there by Cation. Stopped and propped, went one way, got the handball out the back, went back towards Logue, further handball, goes back to Mays. No, it wasn't Mays because he's out.
Oh, that's behind the play too.
And there's going to be a free kick down the ground, so it's going to go to Hutchison. And he's going to kick the ball from about 35 metres out. No, it's not. It's going to Nathan Mays. So Mick Gros getting up off the ground.
That's another question too. He got it closer to the goal than where the ball finished up. So it is still down the ground, even though you've gone further away from goal.
Ball from Nathan Mays is pretty good, I think, because he has put the ball straight through the middle. His first goal of the afternoon, and now the 6-4 in the lead. They're 6-5. They lead at Bannockburn on 2-2, and we have ticked over 5 minutes, second quarter. Commonafine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
The question has to be asked. I don't know whether it's right or not, but the message we got, but when we said it was a red card, it's designed for, kicking, hitting, is Spitton worth the red card? I've got no doubts that it is.
Unless it landed.
Don't matter.
Nah,
I've got no doubts that it is.
Disgraceful.
Yeah.
Back to the middle. Fulton gets it down. Hybens.
If found guilty.
Allegedly. Absolutely. Everything's allegedly until they get to the tribunal, and then it has to go somewhere else probably after that anyway. Goes through the middle now. Drew takes a bounce. For Inverleigh, goes long towards Carson again, punched away by Parsons. Front and centre, Adam Muir turns around and measures the pass towards Logue, punched away by Watts. Carson's over the top, Parsons is there as well. Oh, dangerous Bannockburn in defence. They can't clear the footy, and the Inverleigh forwards lock it in there. And it will be a ball up, only 4 or 5 metres out from the goal. Big pack around it, Fulton comes down to do the ruck work for the Tigers. He gets there. He goes up by himself, tries to tap it through, and kick over the shoulder. Came from Grundle. And throw it in across the face of goal. No mark taken. So in the right forward pocket for Inverleigh. And have a boundary throw in. They lead 6-5-41, Bannockburn 2-2-14. Throw in. Grundle pushed out of it by Fulton. Impact pushed in the back. Oh, hang on. He's paid the free kick to Grundle for the push, and he will shoot for goal from 20 metres out, slide angle. So Grundle, who hasn't kicked a goal yet, will come in. Right foot kick. Ooh, just squeezed in, I think. The big fella he has, he's put it through. For his first goal of the afternoon, and for Inverleigh, their 7th. They go to 7-5-47. They lead Bannockburn 2-2-14. Commonafine Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 7 minutes played.
Well, look, they're getting away a little bit, and I reckon there's got to be a point somewhere where you say, well, as Bannockburn going in a little bit underdone with a couple of players not playing. Is that like at quarter time we thought it might be, but if they get it further enough away, that excuse drops away, doesn't it? Like I spoke to Keisho before the game. You've got your list there. Inverleigh are almost full strength, aren't they? There's not much else to come into that Inverleigh side. They're pretty full strength, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I'm just having a look here. Well, obvious addition of Herman's into that side.
Well, if he's going to play,
Yeah, not much else.
So, and Bannockburn obviously got a few to come in, but you don't want to let it get out of hand. Up until quarter time, I thought they were playing well enough not to be this far down. But at the moment, they're actually not playing as well as they did in the first quarter.
I'll tell you, there's a bloke called Brett and Gillett running around the seconds. I wouldn't mind seeing him play senior football.
The rotations are going to hurt them too now.
They are, because they're two down,
yeah.
Ball back in the middle of the ground. Ruckman go at it. This time tap down. Hybens very nicely. And Gerard's taken in a tackle. Umpire says no prior opportunity there.
Oh, I thought he was going the punts then, Smith. He had the hands poised. He was ready to go.
So another ball up to take place right in the middle of the ground here at Joya Park. The ball. Now there's a hold decision.
Off
Who's
the ball.
Going against. It's going to go to Kelly of Bannockburn. So Kelly now with the ball.
Against Logue.
He's going to go long into their forward line, but going back, and the mark has been taken. Or it wasn't taken there by Grozdanovsky.
Should have.
By Middleton. Kicks to the goal square. Coming out, mark. Good interference or a good interception there. Going back, and that was Burke. He's back on his feet now. Middleton's trying to win possession back again. Got the handball away. Only as far as Milburn. Had it. Put it to ground. He's in trouble by the umpire. Umpire says, no, he's not, because no prior opportunity. So a ball up to take place far side of the ground, half forward line. Bannockburn's attacking into the ground. They need to make something out of this forward movement. And probably the next one as well. The ball in quickly by the umpire. Tapped down, picked up by Watt. Just goes back towards the top of the square, coming across. Marcus not taken. Picked up there, BJ Harding. Oh, I thought he dropped the ball then from where I was sitting.
Might have got a boot to it.
He might have been lucky then. Picked up, and this time it's a hold.
He ain't.
Dropping the ball decision. As Watts tried to force his way through.
They always play the second one, don't they?
The recipient, far side of the ground. Not too sure who that is out there. Grozdanovsky it is. Look at the kicking style. I'd say it's Mick Groz. Goes long and outside towards 50. Fulton out there. Doesn't take the mark.
He's got a free kick,
with by the umpire. And so the Kieran Fulton goes back and takes the free kick.
Chopping the arms.
Robbie Logue a little bit lucky there. Put the ball down, but quickly went back and collected it. Goes into the forward line.
Oh, man.
Slips back and he takes a good safe mark in defence. So he's looking for options outside. There's not too many of them, but now he decides to go long. Only as far as Chris Reek.
Who'd been standing there for an hour.
He's only one in space by himself, and he found him nicely. But for Bannockburn now, he goes back the other way. Short kick goes and finds Jake Peters. Jake Peters, forward of their centre 50, centre wing, is going to kick the ball to the forward pocket. Not going to kick too many from out there. Harding's the target. Looking at the shorter options now, they might need to get Fulton back into the goal square, and the ball runs over the boundary line.
What did you say? Forward of their centre 50. What's that?
Oh, I meant forward of centre wing.
Don't worry.
Give him another chocolate.
You ate it.
It's much better when he had car accents.
Yeah,
He was a lot quieter.
much quieter. You can always tell when someone's crook. Last time I ring him on a Sunday morning just to see if he's all right. Ball runs towards Milburn in the goal square, gets the handball out. Harding got the handball back to Watts on his left foot. Can he bring it back far? No, he can't. That's through for a minor score. And it's 2 goals, 3 to the Bannockburn side. They trail Inverleigh on 7 goals, 5. 10.5 minutes gone. Second quarter, Commodore Hotel scoreboard.
Kick in by Grozdanovsky, out wide, Cole punched it away, forward, Broman, handball, back inboard, Watts can't get away this time, handball, missed the target as well. Rusty's back there, Gerard goes out, and they're away now, the Hawks, if they bring it over the top, handball towards, well, the handball was terrible in the end, and they turned it over, the Groz is going to have to go back and fix it up. He handballs it away. His handball this time was bad as well. Bannockburn might be able to make him pay. Slick handball. Jervies, 50 on the run. Right foot kick towards the goal square. Peters is there. Burke off the back of the pack. Close to the boundary line. In fact, seen through.
Geez, that was good defence.
For a rush behind to Bannockburn. They go to 2-5-17. They trail in Belize 7-5-47. Commodore Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard. 11.5 minutes played. Quick kick in. Has to be good. Grozza made it good. And Michael Grozdanovsky takes the mark. Over the top. Finds the brother, outside 50. So now Dan, back in board, dangerous kick to Drew. Stevenson comes at him, make him pay. Jarks, 40 out, right foot kick, and he sprayed it too. And through for one behind. So they
been
go
quiet.
2-5 is it now? Is that 2-5? 2-6 I thought.
I'm 2-5.
2-5, I'll stick with you. 2-5-17 Bannockburn, 7-5-47 in Belize. Commodore Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 12.5 played.
Violet straight down the middle of the ground in again. Watts interception, continues to run, runs to 40, kicks towards goal.
You've
and
got to start
line once
kicking
again. So they've had plenty of opportunities. Brad Watts is second behind in the quarter. Now 2 goals, 6 to the home side.
I don't know what Violet's doing down. You've got to find a dry patch. I reckon he slipped as he's kicked it both times. So find a dry patch, mate.
So Violet now goes Far side of the
it's done
ground
it again.
A bit of air.
Well, there's no excuse for that one.
This
He didn't
time-
slip.
No, Connor Jervis takes the mark and plays on quickly. A kick might have had a bit of hand on it there. Milburn, quick hands, goes to Peters. Jay kicks around the body.
He's missed another one.
He's missed another one, so they're peppering here at the moment. Unfortunately, the big ones are hard to find. 2 goals, 7.
It's that 4 points in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Yep.
4 shots, and that's 7 goals, 5 to the Inverleigh side. This time, Rusty Gerard says he's going to take the kicking in duties and finds Filet. Handball goes quickly inside. Drew comes through from the half-back line, gets towards centre wing. Out the back, Cole gets ball to the ground, picked up Armstrong. Handball's outside to Grozanowski. Mick goes backwards.
Oh, it's on here. Look,
not
right
too
in
sure
front.
who's got the ball, but the ball goes into their half-forward line, and it's going to run over the boundary line, and it'll be thrown back in. About 10 metres out from their forward 50. We're talking Inverleigh, so at the moment 7-5, 47 Inverleigh, 2-7-19 to the Bannockburn. 14 minutes gone, second quarter.
So boundary throw in. Right half forward for the Hawks. Thrown in now, Fulton, Hybens. Jervis at the side of the pack, runs back inside defensive 50, loses the football on the tackle, and had some support there in Bath. They see it over the line again. So another boundary throw in, still 50 around from the Hawks goal. North Geelong 9-2-56 lead East 4-2-26. Bell Post till 11-5-71 lead the Centrals 2-1-13 up at the Duck
Blockbuster.
Pond. Hybens gets it down. Comes in Mays, gets it away by hand, over the top towards Logue. Can't take it with him, Jacques pushed him off the football.
Pushed him high too.
Hamer, inside 50, wheels back around, gives it to Rusty. 45 out, oh, he's kicked into that car park. So out of bounds on the full.
What do they do with Link Peters now? Where does he go?
To the shower.
No, he doesn't.
What does he do?
He sits there in his gear all day. That's what he does, yes. That's what he does.
Is that what he has to do, or is that what he should do?
That's what he probably won't do, but that's what he should do. Sit there with his teammates all day.
So Hickleton with the free kick goes along the line towards centre wing. Big pack there. And through the middle, Sharks. Broman pushed his own man off the footy, then lost in the tackle. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. Right in front of our commentary position. In between wing and half forward. Bannockburn just into attack. Inverleigh just into attack. And it's Hybens. Cole goes up. It's nearly over the shoulder, but no. Cations. Oh, that's holding the ball. No.
Throw it.
Umpire says play on.
Oh,
And then kick
umpire.
off the ground. Goes towards the boundary line.
Like that. He threw it one-handed.
And it will be a boundary throw in. Left half forward for Inverleigh. They lead 7-5. 47. Bannockburn 2-7-19. Throw in. Hybens up against Cole. Cole gets it down. Grundle through the middle. Off the back of the pack. Perrott. Handball over the top to nobody in particular. Cole. Oh, he got one high, did he? Oh. Just. And
How can they all get him high there where I can't see it?
Ben Cole will take the free kick at half-back for Bannockburn. Runs very close to the man on the mark, and it's all Inverleigh. Punched away by Hutchinson. Middleton comes in to make a contest. Stevenson through the ball to Watts. Threw it away to Barth. Gave it to Kelly. They're going backwards. He handballs to Hickleton. Happy across defensive 50. Switches the play. Outboard. Walsh goes up. Does well defensively. Up against Reek. Which way is it going to fall? Jervis across there as well. Little toe poke. Muir over the top of it. Threw the handball out. Comes back. They've got the numbers. Perrott gets it back towards Cations. Didn't go at it hard enough. Needs to. Just like his namesake, Grubby. And then the ball comes in and bottled up.
I'd have picked that up and run down and kicked the
no,
goal.
you wouldn't have.
Don't worry about
7-5-47 Inverleigh. Bannockburn 2-7-19.
that. Dropped 6 blokes on the way down.
17 played, second term. Lucky they didn't have red cards in your day.
Okay, ball thrown up quickly. Hybens and Cole. Ball comes down the ground level, so there's a number of players around the contest once again. Ground level. Ball has come out to Middleton. Middleton's got a player outside. Watts it is. On the left boot, goes into the forward line. Numbers with Inverleigh, and they're going to win out because Dan Gross at ground level picks the ball up, goes to Armstrong, turns and goes to the middle centre wing, and the mark is taken out there. Far side of the ground, Willie Hamer. So Hamer, defensive side of centre wing. He's got the ball now. Has options back in the middle. He decides to switch the ball. Comes across the ground. Armstrong. He goes over the top. We'll find Drew. Back of the centre square. The player wide, comes in that direction now. De Blasio, a task now because Stevenson a ride, knocks the ball down, just needs to pick the ball up. He's got players forward of him.
Pick it up.
Can't pick the ball up. Jarks doesn't
Kick
do it
it.
either. Stevenson head over the ball. This time the Umbers are with the Inverleigh side, and it's well held up there. De Blasio has done pretty well. And the ball will be thrown in on the half-forward line for Bannockburn.
They did have yellow cards. I got a yellow card for being the runner one day.
Yeah.
And now I know our viewers won't believe this, but it was for abusive language.
And that was against North One, wasn't it, Grub?
Yeah.
No.
Ball tapped forward. Peters runs onto it. Jake, and his kick has gone out of bounds on the full. Missed by a long, long way. Free kick will go to Nathan Mays in the back pocket for Inverleigh.
Don't worry about some of these blokes. The pressure that's put on is going to be no less, probably even more, than the pressure you're going to be put under finals. So you've got to get yourselves used to that pressure.
Well, I worry about Werribee Centrals, who are currently 2-1-13, trailing Belfast Hill 16-5-101.
Now, did you think it would be any
very-
different? Well, shut your face.
I thought maybe 10 goals by this stage, not 15.
Well, that's because you don't know shit, that's why.
Oh, Bib. So
Someone's
then
a
the
bit
ball
cranky.
comes out, and a good mark out there for Bannockburn.
Well, I don't know who you're
Taken by
barracking for,
Kelly.
because you don't ever play with no
Well,
one.
guess what? I'm a media person. I'm not meant to barrack for anyone.
Do you ever play with anyone?
Of course I have.
So Kelly now with an opportunity to go back and to put the third goal on the board for Bannockburn. At least to say it's a much needed shot for goal. I don't think I've seen him take a shot at goal this season. We'll soon find out what his capabilities are. So Kelly now steps in from 40 metres, loads up, goes long, and I tell you what, that's not a bad kick off the
About
boot.
time.
He's got his first goal of the afternoon, and the third now for Bannockburn. 7:25, 7:47 to the Inverleigh side, and we've gone 20 minutes. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Well, I reckon from the minute I said earlier in the game that in this quarter where they dropped away a little bit, I reckon they've played the better footy in the last 10, 12 minutes. Unfortunately, they couldn't put any more than points on the scoreboard until then. And had they got a couple more, we'd have a game on our hands. But there's still a chance for them to kick a couple more goals. But they have to do that before half time.
Where'd they get him from, Kelly? Where'd he come from?
He was up Horsham Way,
Yeah, I think
Wimmera
so.
League.
Goes all right.
Should have brought bloody Burke back with him.
Yeah.
So back to the middle.
That'd top him off, you know. That big Burke, that red-headed bloke. Jeez.
You and Martin Curtis are both playing up there together.
Yeah.
Cole. In the ruck contest.
Yeah, well, instead of getting Burke back, they lost Burke and Curtis. He went with him.
So secondary bounce in the middle. Cole got wrapped up there, couldn't get the footy away. Oh, he goes up. Roman third man up. Big thump away to centre half forward. The Hawks across half back. They lose the footy. Harding. His handball partly smothered. Oh, still at half forward. Inverleigh harassing. Grundle breaks free somehow. Gets
He's
the
a
clearing
strength.
kick out towards Armstrong and the boundary line. And the boundary line will win. Right in front of us.
He showed a fair bit of strength, young Grundle. How strong is he going to be when he actually grows up and fills out and gets a bit of experience? That was strength.
He's having a run on the ruck too now against Cole and gets it early, gets it down towards Grozdanovsky. Mick gives it away to
Good
Armstrong.
handball.
45 out, holds up Carson to run at it and take the mark. Kept his eye on the footy.
He also just took his player out enough
Yep.
with his body, probably within the required distance. Really good football from an experienced player.
And we'll shoot for goal from 20, 25 out directly in front for his third. And the eighth for Inverleigh. He comes in. Kicks the goal. So Carson's third. And Inverleigh go to 8-5-53. They lead Bannockburn 3-7-25. Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard 21.5 minutes played.
I know I say it quite often because it happens quite often. But unfortunately, with Bannockburn having so much of the play and kicking so many points, and all of a sudden one goes back the other way and really puts a dent in them. What are you doing, interrupting?
Just trying to get info.
Doing
Did you get any?
research.
No, he would have shook his head. But I got to get a message through, so
It was a message from a reliable source.
I've got no idea. Probably someone from the So back in the middle of the ground, ball is brought down. So there's a holding decision going Bannockburn's way. Matty Hoey to win the free kick from the middle of the ground. Selden County then slips over, gets the ball away to Broman, puts him under pressure. Thank God he slipped over because he's been taken high. Now he wins a free kick, so he'll be able to restart from the same position, middle of the ground. So Broman now looks to the half-forward line, goes out wide. Peters is the target. Tried to push Grozdanovsky under it, went back, collected it. Goes to Jervis. Jervis got the handball over the top to Howie. Howie went one bay back on the right boot. Kick was smothered by Dalton Grundle. Ball tapped further afield. Stevenson can't pick the ball up. Runs between his legs, picked away or flicked away by De Blasio. Picked up by Drew. Drew on the right boot. Little banana around the body. And the ball was picked up there by Lowe. Tries to get away. Got the handball away to Casons. Casons went back inside to Hutchison. Looked to get the ball away. Tackled by Broman, brought down, picked up by the moisturiser in Kelly, goes to Middleton. Middleton now runs towards the forward line, kicks in long. Tall target required over the top. Fulton can't mark. Walsh did well. Picked up Milburn, taken high in the tackle. Umpire says, I'm standing right here. I've seen that dash. Well, you can have a free kick.
I tell you what, he did a bit of the Selwood too. He just dropped the shoulders and the legs just a touch to make sure he got tackled around the head.
So distance shouldn't be a problem here for Milburn. Accuracy has been Bannockburn's problem in this second quarter. So Milburn from the forward pocket. Shoots towards goal. Looks a nice looking kick off the boot.
God, tell you what, that's a beautiful
Aaron
goal.
Milburn, his first of the afternoon, the fourth for Bannockburn. They're 4-7. They trail Inverleigh on 8 goals 5, and we've gone 24 minutes second quarter. Common Define Hotel second quarter scoreboard.
You've got to give it to him, you know. Sometimes you get players back from AFL level and they play for the money or they play just because they've been asked and they don't. This bloke's doing everything he can. He gets up the back line and does it. He gets it through the middle. And to stand there and kick a goal from there on the ban run, there's so much pressure, scoreboard pressure because they're getting beat. That was just a beautiful kick. It never moved a bit. The umpire never even moved a millimetre.
What amazes me, he hasn't actually played footy for 4 years. He retired AFL.
Yeah, I'd say when you're that good.
Goes to show, doesn't it?
Yep.
Cole gets it down in the middle. Through off centre wing was Matt Watts. Wrapped up, not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up. 24 and a half played. Second term. Grundle and Cole come from the same one. Cole gets it down. Rode by Mays. Oh, gee. He slipped over too. And got the high tackle. Jack Broman can't believe it. So Mays gets a free kick. Handballs it away to Gerard. Good tackle, BJ. And through Broman as well. BJ, they're fighting hard, the Tigers here. He gets a clearing kick towards half forward. Back with the ball. Oh, De Blasio. Fantastic courage for Inverleigh. Handball. Came back out of the contest. Oh, that was dropping the footy as well. Jarks. And the umpire is paid holding the man. So it's going to be a free kick to Inverleigh. Coming back to Will Hamer at half back. Logue coming off with some sort of leg injury too for Inverleigh. So Hamer has the free kick. At left half back for the Hawks. He chips the ball to Billy Cations, who takes the mark in front of Reek.
You've got to go with them when they do that.
Grozdanovsky goes up in the middle, takes the mark, Mick.
Nah, nothing in that. Nothing in that. He staged it.
He staged it and got 50.
Gee, I reckon he's just trying to get out of his way.
So Mick Groz will bring the footy down inside 50. Just inside 50. And we'll shoot for goal.
Dark horse for the Whitley boys, or too much spread in Inverleigh?
Maybe to come second.
Yeah.
First's always already decided, mate.
Yeah. Still do well, though.
So Grozdanovsky comes in, right foot kick into the goal square. At the back of the pack, no mark taken. Off hands, Carson wrapped up by Parsons. Ball spills free and through. 4-1 behind to the Hawks. I'm ready for 5 rush now. 8-6, 54. Inverleigh, Bannockburn 4-7, 31. Common Define Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard, 26 and a half played.
Although he won't get a vote this week.
No, he will next week though.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Get 3 next week.
So Heelan decides.
Oh, the barrel!
Happy, good boy,
He
happy.
got onto it too. The ball landed on centre wing. Picked up by Dean Muir. Handballs over the top to Gerard. Got the handball back inside. Runners missed the target. Hutchison had it. Fed the ball wider. Picked up down by Kelly, who now dances out of centre half back. Goes over the top. Put Jervis under pressure. He needs to keep the ball in front.
Stiff into it.
And runs away. Kicks into the far forward line. Going across. Jarks had it. Lost it. Handball across Fulton. Picks the ball up. Looks. Stops. And kicks towards goal.
Swung it round too far.
He has too. He brought it back a mile too far. And through for a minor score. So 4-8 now to the Bannockburn side. 8-6 Inverleigh. 27 minutes gone. Second quarter, Common Define Hotel.
But the thing you got to like about the game is that was a really good piece of football, but each touch was under all pressure. There wasn't any, witches' hats and down the ground. Even though it was good footy, they were still under pressure every inch of the way. And I like Gerard here, or Gerard, had the ball and handballed it. He didn't even look where his bloke was coming, but he knew where he was. He's got really good vision.
Hutchison kicked it in over the back of the pack. Meehan might be able to run onto it, but good play by Hoey. Tapped it. Oh.
He's holding the man.
I thought he was going to say a throw. I thought he was going to say
but while you say that, how can you pay holding the man when he's actually tapping the ball? He's in possession.
So Hoey into the pocket. Big pack there. Off hands at the front. Muir coming across BJ.
That's too high.
And a free kick to Inverleigh.
That's unnecessary. You got to keep the ball in your forward line. There was just no need to do that.
So Dean Muir will have the free kick. In the back pocket.
I suppose if you're going to do it in front of the past players and get a bit of a cheer, I guess.
Oh, he can't. He's not too happy there, and it'll take. So the ball comes down towards centre wing, and Hickleton happy to see it over. By the time the trainers get there, it'll be half time.
Yeah.
Muir's not too good.
Concussion.
Groucho's there.
So. Is that Groucho or Harpo? Yeah,
Harpo.
Ball.
Zuma.
Kelly gets it down. Watts handballs it back to Bath on centre wing. Goes with a long high kick, and it's out wide.
Too wide.
Too wide.
Not on the full, no. Bouncing inside the line. See, look, I don't encourage anybody to go through video incidents, but when a bloke looks like that, they'll look at that. They have to look at that. Stupid things. They'll look at the other one too. Down here, behind here. I didn't see what happened, and you reckon there wasn't much in
Lee
it.
Perkins.
But they will look at Lee Perkins' one without a doubt because he's been hurt. And all of a sudden, you could get a couple of players out for a couple of weeks coming into the finals.
So Muir coming off in the hands of the trainers.
He looks in trouble too.
So boundary throw in now.
He looks worse than me when I come out the car accident, Chase.
Right half forward Hybens gets it down.
The pub.
Yeah.
not that bad.
Held to him in the tackle.
We're going to take him straight in the rooms.
Casey Meehan. So ball up between wing and half forward now. Bannockburn just into attack. Cole gets it down to the side. And Gerard wrapped up, not going anywhere.
See, what they don't understand, there's almost nothing, a fair bump. There's no such thing as a fair bump anymore, almost.
So, ball up again. Cole, Hybens. Hybens handball out. Ball wrapped up again.
You reckon?
Yeah, they're sort of taking it out of the game now.
If you choose to bump instead of tackle and actually make accidental contact to the head, you can be reported and will be.
So ball up, still on centre wing. Hybens. Broman tried to come third man. Hybens got his hands away. Couldn't get it free. The Tigers do get it free, but back only as far as Cations. Close to the boundary line. In fact, over. And we'll have a boundary throw in. Your turn, Dale. I'm no good at it now. 31 minutes played, 8-6-54 in Vallee. Bannockburn, 4-8-32. Now, settle down.
Ball on the half forward line.
Remember your contract finishes at the end of the year.
Ball thrown down quickly at the back. Ball comes down. Reed didn't have it taken off it. Picked up by Watts. He's comes out of the contest but heads it back straight back towards the boundary line.
Yeah, have another packet of chips.
So another ball in to take place. Same position on the ground. From in between centre wing and half forward once again. Ball, Hybens taps it down, picked up by Watts, got through the contest nicely, went out the back towards Peters, just put boot to ball, back into the half forward line. Marcus taken out there by Broman. So I think he's just on 50 from there, so he'll have to kick from 55. Fulton's back in the goal square. Nicky Walsh is minding him. He plays on now. Ball, Broman runs inside.
He's got a hand on it.
What?
Oh, it's a goal, I think.
Jackie Broman has got his second goal of the quarter and the fifth now for Bannockburn. 5-8 Bannockburn, 8-6 to Inverleigh, and we have gone nearly 32 minutes second quarter from Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard.
Well, as much as it was a beautiful kick and goal, I think Macca would be very, very disappointed that a bloke could get a kick there and run all the way in without anybody getting on the mark for 30 metres. So
he was on the mark, but he wasn't looking.
Hivens in the ruck, boys. Take it away.
Ball comes back to Middleton, whose handball chopped off by Hivens. Oh, Blind turns himself. He handballs it away. Armstrong. All ran forward to the footy there in Inverleigh. Armstrong had to go back and get his own ball. Get it away to Gerard. Under pressure. Wrapped up.
Oh, well, he got the boot to it. He must have said
Advantage
too long.
paid, so Watts runs through the middle. Short little kick's good to Milburn. 55 out from goal. He's got, he handballs it away. Watts wants to finish. Oh, it's a terrible kick off the boot.
What's he?
Oh.
What's he doing?
And 3 for 1 behind. He's got 3 behinds now, Brad Watts. So they go to 5-9-39, the Tigers. Inverleigh 8-6-54. 33 minutes played.
Tell you what, they're playing their best football, and the Siren's going to bowl them over here.
Kick in by Walsh. Terrible kick off the boot. Howie goes up. God, does he take the mark? No, umpire says play on. Falls the back. Bowden, handball. Jarks, Archini, they straight line it. They both miss it. Ball spills to Stevenson. Runs away from the face of goal. Turns it around the corner and misses again. And through for 1 behind. He's second behind. They're racking up the behind. 5-10-40 the Tigers. 8-6-54 Inverleigh. Common Fan Hotel's second quarter scoreboard. 33.5 played.
My advice would be keep your eye on the football.
Ball chipped to the back pocket. Mark is taken out there.
No matter how tough you are.
So a little chip over the top once again. It was a bit slow through the air. Ball is spoiled there. Comes back to the back pocket. And it picked up. Handballs over the top. Peters went looking for...
Oh!
Brahman's taken high.
Oh!
Like he's got that helmet on.
Well, Jackie Brahman. Lucky the ground got a bit of rain in it too. I reckon it might soften the blow a bit. So Brahman now with another opportunity. It's 2 for the quarter. Can go back and kick goal number 3.
Well, I tell you what, if I was him, I'd be trying to kick it reasonably quickly because if the siren goes, he can't run around.
So Brahman now just a deliberate, slow approach at goal. Banana.
Goal.
That's no
Very
problem
nice.
there. So
Beautiful.
Jack Brahman got his
Beautiful.
3rd goal of the afternoon. And the 6 now for Bannockburn. There's 6 goals, 10, 46, 8-6-54 to Inverleigh. 34 minutes gone. Second quarter, the Grandy Cycling Sports second quarter scoreboard.
They've actually had a terrific quarter, and they probably should be right up with them with all the points that they've kicked. But you got to give it to Inverleigh. Every now and again, when the play's going against them, they've managed to stick in there and kick a goal just to keep that momentum. But all of a sudden, the Tigers have got the momentum, and as I said, I think the Siren's going to bowl them over and beat them to an extra 2 or 3 goals they may well have kicked.
Well, 4 of the last 5, still a great effort given the circumstances with their current rotations.
Yeah, they're closer than I thought too. What was it, 8 points?
Back to the middle. Hivens gets it down. Gerard pushed off the footy by Howie. Clearing kick by Perrott. Back Peters. Oh, run back with a fly to the ball. Couldn't take the mark.
He took his eye off
Ball
it.
comes back to Howie. Goes to the hot spot. Puts it out in front for Fulton. He can't take the mark. His second effort was bloody good. Got it away to Kyle. He's under pressure. No peace of mind with Gerard coming there. Had to take the blinkers off Cole. And couldn't see Rusty run past and picked him up and stopped him in his tracks. And he goes with a kick out wide. It's okay, is it? Yes, it is to Dan Groz, who takes the mark as the siren sounds for half time. And it shows Inverleigh 8-6-54. They lead Bannockburn 6-10-46 by 8 points at the main break. The goal kick is Dale.
Yeah, for Bannockburn, Jack Brahman with 3